Hello, and welcome to the stream of just some guy on the internet playing video games with some sweet tea at hand. Alright, tonight I'm going to be continuing with the Spectres mini story arc in Star Trek Online here. I'm going to finish it up. I know I said yesterday I was going to try to do the whole thing. Didn't work out. So forget what I said. It probably was going to be longer than 3 hours regardless here. I probably got at least another hour and a half of this thing to go through. So, but anyway, I had a good place to stop here because tonight we're going to do a little bit of time travel tonight. Yeah, let's get to it here. Oh my, it is so busy. Yeah, I'm at Risa here. Lots of people at Risa. Still here. The reason I'm here at Risa is because I have to keep coming back every now and then, because I got a bird egg when I was doing Risa, and I've been having to come back to Risa every now and then to raise the bird. So now I have a tropical bird, a tufted dust diver. It's a non-combat pet. In addition, I got a monkey too, but I think the monkey is currently still being raised. So yes, I have a pet bird and a pet monkey. But anyway, need to let us depart Risa. We are not here to vacation. We've already had our vacation, so let's get out of here. We have things to do. Franklin Drake wants us to do things. Alright, we need to find the actual mission that he wants me to do. Where is it? I know it was in the list here. Everything old is new. Here we go.
Obviously, the Devidians have found a way to harness this surge of triolic energy. The existence of the Devidian portal means they're traveling freely between the station in the present and in the past. Since 23rd century technology can't detect the Devidian phase shift, that time period is rife with potential victims. The only choice now is to stop the incursion at the source. You'll have to take that portal into the past and find out how the Devidians are creating this new surge of triolic energy. Stop them and find a way back without altering the timeline. Don't worry about temporal investigations. I'll pull a few strings. They'll never know you were gone. Best to keep your team small just in case.
Franklin Drake is like high enough up in Section 31 where he can pull rank on temporal investigations. Can he pull rank on what's his face? It's like his name just suddenly slipped my mind. Daniels. Can Franklin Drake pull rank on Daniels? I doubt that. For some reason I kinda doubt that.
Until next time.
Until next time. Alright, we need to go back to Dozana. Hope everybody is well tonight. I am achy, for anybody wondering. Hello, Ferrara. I was half debating we were streaming tonight, but you know what? I took some Excedrin. It has caffeine, it made me awake, so I'm awake now, so I'm gonna play. My neck has been hurting, like, all day. I don't know why. It's like I slept wrong or something last night, and it's just been painful all day. Plus, I had to do some shoveling stuff outside today, which didn't help. What do we get? Science rank? Yeah, science. Let's see. Who do we want? Do I have a biochemist? I don't know. I'm gonna take one. And we have arrived. You know what? I will do this stuff later. We don't need to do that right now. And my inventory is good. I don't have junk in my inventory, so we are set to go. Oh, it's a red Sendarian. It's nice to see them in colors other than
Welcome to Josana. You're
gray.
cleared for docking.
There are like so many complaints from people I've been reading about the Sendarian's pink lightning ball of death. I can understand it. It doesn't bother me too much, but you know, I can understand how it can bother some people. So, for people who have the ship, play around with the ship for a few days and then consider just shelving it. Just for the sake of your other players. I played around with it for a few hours, like I mentioned, and then I shelved it. I really haven't touched the ship again since, because I got no desire to mess with it. Can I actually see behind here? A little bit. Alright, who are we bringing with me into the past? Let's see. Devidians probably a safe choice. You know what? We'll bring Zarva and Tavro. Because Starfleet in the past, I think, did have Bolians and Vulcans. Did they have Bolians in TOS? I don't remember. I don't think they had Bolians in TOS. Eh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. They definitely did not have Kobali or Voth into TOS. They definitely weren't there. Or, well, technically there were androids in TOS. They just weren't very good androids in TOS. Not the Zoom type androids. Yeah, very stiff, robotic androids. There was that one episode, TOS, that had the androids in it. Trying to make an android version of Kirk on the little spinny turntable thing. It was like, had colors in it. It was like really wacky. Then they had to figure out who's the real Kirk. I'm not going to spoil that episode. You just have to go watch it for yourself. Alright. Let's get to the mission. A properly modulated energy discharge should allow us to use this portal to follow the Devidians back through time. Once we get there, though, it might be a bit trickier to get back. We should bring as few people as possible to minimize the chances of destroying the timeline. Are we going into the past without a plan to come back? That sounds like a very bad idea. We should at least have a plan on how to get back before we do this. I think that would be the logical thing to do. But, you know, because this is video game logic, we'll figure it out as we go here. Yes, we have to shoot the portal to activate it. Into the past we go. Gee, Travell, I wish you had told me that before we jumped in the portal. How the hell are we supposed to get back? Don't worry, we're gonna enjoy some classic TOS moments. And Daniels will be totally okay with what we're doing. We're still in Josana Station, sir. Just in the past. We need to be very careful here, Captain. If we damage the station or injure anyone, we could damage the timeline irrevocably. Even if Drake doesn't care about the Temporal Prime Directive, we should. We're still Starfleet officers, after all. Set weapons to heavy stun. Whatever that means. If the stun, that's heavy. We're still in the computer core, Captain. Strange. I wonder why there's nobody here. From what I remember about this time period, there should be someone here. Even just a technician. Oh, you arrived at the right time. They didn't see us appear out of thin air. If we can find the right parts, we could cobble together a subspace field emitter, and perhaps get an idea of what the Devidians are doing here. But using 21st century technology will make it much more difficult. The Federation won't develop ways to detect the subspace variants that the Devidians use until almost a century from now. I'll make a list of equipment here we can use to fine-tune Josana Station's sensor array. You can probably find the regulator components somewhere near the computer core and an induction coil on the power systems level. Alright. Alright, let's hop to it. No wonder there's nobody here. The station is on medical alert. Non-essential personnel are confined to quarters. And the computer core is locked down. Fortunately, our lockdown works both ways. No one can get in, but we can't get out either. Lucky for us, these old systems had some well-documented problems. It shouldn't be too difficult to override the controls. Suggestions, engineer. Sir, these old duotronic computers have a memory fault that makes them susceptible to overloads. An overload could cause it to lose processes, like the one locking the door to the computer core. In this century, there shouldn't be any task that could overload them. But there is an infamous 24th century warp geometry problem that would be insoluble with the processing power available to this computer. If we set the consoles to divert processing to parts of this problem, we might be able to cause a memory overwrite that would make the computer lose its security lockdown. That sounds like a major technical fault of these systems. Alright, so we need to overflow the memory banks. And make one working. So I think what we need to do is we get all these things working, and I think you have to do them in a certain order. I think I actually remember what order to do them in, but I'm gonna kind of work through it here. And switch memory. That is queued. Okay. Okay, so we have to get them all queued. No memory faults detected. We can reset everything here. 2 is queued. 3 is queued. 1 is queued. Yeah, that did not open the door yet. Nominal, queued, queued. Let's switch these. They are now working. We need to get the third one working, which is actually up on the level above me here. Make one and one working. 2. That'll probably make which one back to queued, I think. Yeah, so I gotta switch bank 1 to working. Switch that to working. I think that should do it. I did it. Door should open now. Cool. Computer hacked. Oh shit, somebody's coming. Hide. They can't see us here. Oh, he's coming this way. Maybe we can just walk around him. Where is he? What are you doing? He's standing over there. Lieutenant Myers. You can sneak past him. He's got his back turned. Come on. Yeah, sneak past him. Stealth. Actually, you can just normally talk to him and try to talk your way past him. Or if you're an evil bastard, you can just shoot him. We're gonna try to sneak past people as much as we can here, because we're technically not supposed to be here. Useful items. Deuteron Transducer Relay. Cool. Oh. Sir, I'm reading a patrol team ahead. Since the station is on medical alert, they're probably following a standard patrol pattern. You might be able to sneak past them, or even lock them in one of the side rooms. Okay, let's see, where are they? Let's see them, where are they? And there's a thing in here I need. Oh, wait, no. That's not what I meant to do. I don't mean to lock myself in here. Oh shit, here they come. Run. Won't let them walk past. You don't see us here. Why did they stop? Oh, there they go. Okay, it's like, I was one of the game got stuck there. Whoa. No, you don't see me. Oh, fuck. Nope. Damn. Stun him. Cover's been blown. Oh shit, that could have gone better. I don't think anybody will notice that. Hey, how about we cool it? We're still trying to sneak here. Or be... You know what, I'll just lock them in there with the android. They're gonna be like, what the hell's going on? Where did this android come from? More Trolloc ways. Must be Devidians somewhere. Guess they are around here somewhere. Alright, we got a lady. I do need to actually talk to her. Excuse me.
Oh, hey. You shouldn't be here. You should get up to the quarantine area.
What you working on?
Oh, just running a level 3 diagnostic on the subsystem. The computers on the station are state-of-the-art. I can simulate an entire copy of the station and display every piece of it as a wireframe model.
Oh. Perhaps you could show me.
I'm really busy with this diagnostic. Sorry. You really should go up to the quarantine area.
Yeah, okay, that was the wrong option.
Oh, hey. You shouldn't be here. You should get up to the... Oh, just running a level 3
That's impressive.
I know, isn't it? I'm very fortunate to be able to work here. Working on a station like this really strikes home just how modern and new everything is.
Isn't this subsystem tied to the main computer core?
Yes, although it has its own memory and subprocessor as well. It can even work in parallel with the computer core's main processor.
Huh. So, what happens when you tie it into the main computer's memory?
Here, I'll show you. That's odd. The core isn't responding to my request. I need to go talk to Lieutenant Myers. Make sure you get up to the quarantine area and get checked out by the doctor.
I will. Console was all ours. Alright. Warning! Improper access may cause injury and/or death. All hardware access disabled all power taps for servicing, discharge, stack electricity, blah 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 blah. Okay. Let's discharge. Wait. Oh, damn it.
Enemy targets on sensors.
I electrocuted myself. Damn it, Zorba, why aren't you doing this? I'm not good with technology. Disable all power taps, so disconnect power. Okay. Discharge the stack plate. And unclamp data. Remove the monitor. And take the plank regulator. Alright. Cool. This isn't the power distribution level, sir. Security's over in the turbolift. They must have detected our arrival. Jason Curie will probably be here any minute now. We're going to get out of there without fight. We better look for alternatives quickly. We have to find a console we can use to keep override the turbolift. We can keep going. Oh, thank you. I'm going to do that right now. Okay. Door's locked. Jeffrey's tube. Another group of Starfleet officers ahead, sir. We're cautious, we might be able to avoid them while they aren't looking. Alright, you heard the lady. And after that, what did I have my walk key set to? I forgot. I don't use my walk key all that often. Walk is... oh, that's the backslash key. Yeah, chat box. Ah, dang it. Still in the chat box. That. Alright, we're just gonna... Not that door, sir. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going the wrong way. Alright, there are people here. We'll just Take it nice and slow. Act like I belong here. To make this more authentic, we should have gotten some TOS outfits. These people are staring at me very suspiciously.
Hold it right there.
Are you a man or a woman? Is my only option attack? I don't want to attack him. Talk to security team.
Hold it right there.
My only option is attack. I thought I had an option to talk to them. Or is it because I attacked the other security team that I'm now considered hostile? And that could be it. I probably fudged the mission when I attacked those people. Attack.
Enemy targets on sensor. Shield losing power.
You will remember none of this. Yeah. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna take that. Daniels will be so disappointed. Sir, we should be able to find an induction coil on this level as part of the power systems. Then we simply need to rig the subspace inducer to a sensor array, and we can pinpoint the Devidians' incursion. Okay. Let's do that. Ah, more people. You there. Don't just stand there. Come over here and give me a hand. People are dropping like flies in the station. That's all I can do to keep it up. Who are you? McCoy. Leonard H. This is no time for introductions. What's going on? Some kind of illness is affecting the people on this station. Blue flashes and ghost stories? There has to be a reason for it. And we need to stop it. People are dying here. What do you need me to do? As far as I can tell, all these people reported seeing these strange blue flashes of light. Now we're all dying. They're worse than dead. Their brains are gone. Whatever this disease is, it's suppressing brain activity at an alarming rate. It's almost as if the energy between the neurons was being removed somehow. The blue flashes seem to be associated with a strange form of radiation. So we set up a triage center here. That crazy engineer said that the power distribution station is heavily shielded. What kind of radiation? How should I know? I'm a doctor, not an engineer. The blue flashes are still happening anyway. We need some way to replace that neural energy. Jumpstart their brains somehow. Tactical. Like reinforcing a drain shield generator? I suppose that's one way of looking at it. The mind is much more complex and delicate instrument. Maybe that's the key. The brain might be able to restart itself. if stimulated correctly, give it the energy it needs, and then a stimulus to make it spread throughout the nervous system. I'll need to know how much neural energy the survivors have, so we can figure out how much they've lost. Then we'll need to apply cortical stimulators at the correct frequency. It's no pancea. It may save the lives of the crew. Saving these lives is important to making sure that everything turns out the way it should. Come on, grab a tricorder and start checking the neural activity on some of these survivors. Take note of your readings. We're going to have to calculate the difference from the healthy mind and determine the right frequency to stimulate the brain. A normal human neuron has a resting potential of minus 70 millivolts. Once you have some readings, we'll calibrate a cortical stimulator and try to revive some of these people. Okay, let's help out Leonard McCoy here. Figure out the medical mystery going on here. Even though we know what the reason is, man, it's flickering on them. Not gonna question, we just shot a bunch of people up, but fine. Let's see. Again, neuron resting potential. Minus 58. That's a difference of what? 12? Sodium neuropotassium pump levels. Anomalous neural activity. Sodium and potassium ions depleted. Some neurons incapable of electrical response, likely cause sudden change in neural voltage. Hey, blah 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 blah. Okay. You know, Terrell, you could be doing this stuff. You're a little bit more handy with this than I am. Minus 60. Almost having like a 10 millivolt difference. Neuron sodium level ions elevated. Potassium gates are damaged. Irreversible movement. Sun change. Okay, he's kind of fucked up. I understand that. Ready to try some neurosurgery? Let's review the findings here. Women is minus 70, normal human neural activities plus 30. Neural the rest. Da, da, da. We need to restore the mind to its baseline state. Review your findings and set your cortical stimulator so that it will reset the brain back to normal. Hopefully, with a little push from the cortical stimulator, the result's brain will repair itself. With some time and rest. Now let's calibrate a cortical stimulator. Set the voltage for resting potential. Let's set it for minus 70. Voltage fraction do plus 30. And potassium channel state. This is the one I usually get wrong on the first try. I think it needs to be sodium external, potassium external. Well, let's try it. I know the first two are minus 70 and plus 30. It's the third one I always forget what it is. Dodge roll. Oh, that didn't work. Alright, try again. Let's do sodium external, potassium external, internal. Okay, let's try that. There we go. Okay, what's the last one? It worked. We need to get this to the station commander. Come on. Sir, this might be a good chance for us to find an induction coil. What do you think? Now let's take a look here. If we can find it. While McCoy is distracted. Is there an induction coil in here? Indeed there is. And there's something I need right there. Don't mind me. It's working, sir. The emitter has adjusted to the active scanners for the station. What do you make of these readings? Imaging shows that the station is becoming suffused with triolic radiation. The radiation's coming from Drippin's Comet. Which we could have, inferred quite a while ago, but I mean, sure. The comet itself is emitting mass amounts of triolic energy. The Devidians must have realized that that's a natural source of the that's a natural source of the energy. And they're using it as an easy way to shift into sync with us. It's like riding behind the wake of a ship in the water. But that's not all they're doing, sir. They're harnessing vitriolic energy and infusing it with chronoton particles. With that, they could have enough energy to move the entire station out of phase. Maybe even the entire sector. We have to stop them. The Comet is the key, sir. We can't do anything about the Comet without a ship. I don't think a 21st century vessel is going to be able to do the job. With this information, it's clear that we have to find some way to destroy Drippin's Comet, sir. We can use one of the auxiliary reactors in sync with the subspace emitter that we've hooked up to the station, in order to make a temporary portal that would take us back to our time. Once we make it back, we'll have to report in and find a way to bring the ship back with us to destroy the Comet. Alright, so now we have a way to get back. Kind of. Okay, let's do that. Excellent. Ah, ghost. No, attack the ghost. We have another problem. We've absorbed so much triolic radiation at this point that traveling through a gate again could cause radiation poisoning. Normally we just use hydrogen to flush it out, but our medical supplies aren't protected against phase shifting. Our hydrogen supply is probably already irradiated by it. It isn't the sort of problem that comes up that often. We'll need large doses of hydrogen to chelate out the existing triolic radiation and protect us for the transition back through the portal. There's one person who might probably get it for us. You don't say. Excuse me, Doctor. Something else you need? Actually, I have a friend who took a little too much triolic radiation. They could use some hydrogen. A friend, eh? Yeah. With all the radiation flares that the station's experiencing, we're probably going to be a little short on hydrogen ourselves. I could maybe spare a hypo. If your friend is getting radiation, he or she's on the station already. I'll need a double dose to chelate out a significant amount of triolic radiation. You should never lie to your doctor or your bartender. That much radiation could mean you experience something close to the epicenter, like fooling around with vitriolic waves. You don't need green blood and pointy ears to know that is a bad idea. But when the people on the station really needed it, you came through. I appreciate that. And I think I can spare a few doses. Just don't let the station's captain hear about it. Thank you. Look, I'm not sure who you are, where you came from. I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm just an old country doctor. But I know better than to ask too many questions about a little unexpected help. You probably shouldn't loiter around here too much longer. People will start to ask questions. I'm going to put these corporal stimulators to good use. And thanks. You saved a lot of lives today. You can take the portal back to our own time whenever you're ready, sir. Yep. And that was Dr. McCoy. Alright, let's get back to our own time here. And we're back. Alright. I didn't pick up anything. No, I didn't.
So Driffin's Comet is the source of the triolic radiation. That explains a lot. However, we cannot simply destroy it in our time. The Devidians have the means to go back to the 23rd century and harness its energy there. However, that will be their only other chance. Before that, there's no Drozana station, so there's no place that will be close enough to the Comet's trajectory to be of use to them. The only logical solution is to alter the past. Destroy the Comet there, and save the Federation. As it happens, I have access to a way to transport your ship back to the 23rd century. It's risky, but I think the odds are in your favor. And if they aren't, there's always time for another try. I'll make the arrangements. Stay in touch. Drake out.
And we got a twin beam phaser array. This is an old style phaser array.
Until next time.
Alright. So, next mission is Night of the Comet. Need to go back in time again. I'm gonna make some more preparations this time. We've determined that the Devidians are using the triolic energy of Griffin's Comet to ease their entry into our phased variants. That is the cause of all the incidents in the neutral zone. But it's worse than that. It's possible that, given the amount of triolic and temporal energy in that comet, that the Devidians will be able to destabilize the area of space surrounding the comet enough that they will pull it and everything in it into their phase variants. In essence, they're trying to steal an entire sector. The resulting effects to the surrounding space will make the destruction of Romulus look like the popping of a party favor. The only thing we can do to stop it is to destroy the comet before the Devidians can use it. It's not enough to do it in the present, because the Devidians would still have access in the 21st century, and the comet moves past Drozana Station. We have to destroy it there. We'll need your ship this time. You can't use the Devidian portal on the station. I can help you get to the past, but you'll need to follow my instructions precisely. Good luck. Okay, now we get to do some
Until next time.
actual time travel. I don't remember how many characters I can bring with me on this mission, but what I want to do is we're going to play some dress up tonight. We're going to go. Excuse me. Whoa. Should not try to talk and drink at the same time. That's very bad. Anyway, we're gonna try to go TOS here. Save my outfit so I can load it back up again. Starfleet. Original series uniform. Apply. There we go. Perfectly in character. Ugh. Let's see. Rank. We'll pretend I'm a captain. And I am a captain. Oh wait, I gotta buy that? Shit. Never mind. I forget that only my, gosh, only my temporal captain has access to TOS uniform. I can have a ripped uniform. Oh well. I could wear a Discovery outfit. And then people are gonna be like, why are you wearing a Discovery outfit? Oh well. I thought it would be a fun idea, but unfortunately I can't do it. Dang it. Never mind. I thought it'd be a cool thing to do. Never mind. I wanted to dress my away team in TOS uniforms. Dang it. Dang it, game, just let me have some fun. Don't pay for everything, damn it. Yeah, pay for, like, simple stuff, like... Whatever. Alright. Alright, whatever. Let's just do the mission.
Welcome to Josana.
Shut up. I go into the Bepi system. So you remember the slingshot method of time travel that was used in Star Trek 4? That's what we're going to be doing. I'm surprised more people don't know about this method of time travel and don't abuse it, because it's like such a simple thing to do. Although I guess it does require specific calculations to be done correctly. Like, I know it's what they did in Picard Season 2, and they had to have the Borg Queen calculate it to do it correctly. And I think in Star Trek 4, it was Spock who did the calculations to do it correctly, so... Okay, I guess the thing that I guess not anybody can just willy-nilly do it. But you have to have somebody sufficiently smart to do the calculations to do it correctly. But there are plenty of people who are smart enough to do that sort of thing in Star Trek, so I don't know why it doesn't happen more often, but that is what we're doing. I'm not dying, I swear. You get drink down the wrong hole. That's what happens. It like tickles your trachea constantly. It's like, ugh. Got a freaking blister on my finger from all the shoveling I did today. It's not bad, it's just annoying. Incoming hail, Captain. You want me to put it on the main view screen? On screen. You should feel privileged, Maven. Very few people ever get to see the system. My organization has gone through a lot of trouble to keep it off the navigational charts. This star is ideal for what starship pilots call a slingshot. Section 31 uses it from time to time to deal with problems that take a more creative approach to solve. Okay. Your best chance of getting back to the point in time where you need to be is to use the star's gravity to accelerate your ship to such a high speed that you will be able to access the time continuum. I've taken the liberty of having the lightspeed breakaway calculations added to your ship's database. You will need to hit a series of points as you move around the star. If you make your approach, you should see a navigational beacon. Aim for it, and you will have the correct trajectory for the slingshot. This is a tricky maneuver, Maven. If you don't hit each point in the correct order and time, it won't work. I hope your helm officer is up to the task. Yeah, they will be up to the task, I'm sure. Who is my helm officer? Is it Zarga? Well, I don't remember. Flores is tactical. Terrell is science. Science and communications. It's probably Coles. Coles or Ensign Nolan, or my... One of them is my con officer. Alright. One more thing before you start. I also added a holometer to your vessel. You will appear to be a Klingon D7 with the appropriate access codes for a time period, but still have access to all of the 25th century firepower you will need to deal with the Comet. Don't alter the timeline any more than you have to. Destroy the Comet and stop the Devidians. Other than that, try to stay out of trouble. I wish you luck, but I have a feeling you wouldn't think I was being sincere. Probably not. We're ready to engage the holometer and start our run around the star in your command, Captain. We are now a Klingon ship with the Aegis overlay, by the way. Still kind of nice. Also, I just want to bring this up right now. Why didn't Franklin Drake give us a holometer of a Federation starship in the time period? Because, yeah. That might become an issue later. Could be. Anyway, here we go at impulse power. Technically supposed to use warp drive for this, but you know, I guess we're gonna fudge that. Breakaway speed! Breakaway speed! And then we get this whole montage of weird effects and faces coming out of the clouds and water and stuff and hazy dream sequences and stuff. Oh, we just skipped all that stuff. Okay, never mind. Captain, based on the decay of elements in this system, we have arrived approximately 150 years in the past. Somewhere around the Earth year 2265. Sir, incoming hail is from a Constitution-class starship, identifying itself as the USS Reuben James. Putting it on screen now, sir.
Attention, unidentified ship. I am Commodore Jacob Ross, in command of the USS Reuben James. We have been searching for a Klingon vessel reported to have attacked a colony in the Gliese system. You fit the description of the ship we are looking for. Unless you can prove you are not, we will take immediate action.
What are the distinguishing features of this ship you have in suspicion besides being a Klingon D7? Well, technically, I think we're more of a Katinga class ship, not an actual D7, but yeah, they're kind of the same thing. Kind of. You sure you want to fight us? Captain, Reuben James has closed the channel. They are not responding to hails and weapons are charging. We cannot seriously damage the Commodore Ross's ship without risking damage to the timeline. But we must defend ourselves and complete our mission. I recommend we fight to disable. Okay. Red alert. Fire lasers. Yep. Constitution class has gotten nothing on my ship right now.
Any ships in range, please. We need help. I don't know what these things are, but they're all over the station. They're killing people. Please, you have to help us.
Captain, the Comet... The comet approaching the station. Astrologic energy is making it easier for the Devidians to manifest. The people on that station don't have any way to fight them. We'll have to help, or they'll all die. Okay, alright, I guess we gotta go to the station then. Bring... yeah, the usual crew's fine. Let's not bring anybody alarming with us. Try not to arouse suspicion. Man, it's hard to believe it's only 2 days until Xenoblade 3 comes out. Of course, by midnight it'll be like 1 day. It just came up on me like so fast. Alright, what do we got now? Captain, I'm reading multiple Devidian life signs. We'll need to work quickly to clear the station of their presence. Alright, weapons hot. Let's bust some ghost. First, let me get this rock.
Enemy
Die, ghost. You don't belong in this time period. Sir, I don't think anyone here appreciated the Devidians crashing our party. I'm detecting weapons fire, broken glass, and signs of a struggle. It's a bar fight, sir, and we need to quell if we want any chance of stopping the Devidians. The Temporal Prime Directive is in effect, sir. I recommend we set our weapons to stun to minimize possible damage to the timeline. Set your weapons to heavy stun, or medium stun. Or we can just fight with the Devidians. That works too. Dude. Don't worry, the Horde is here to help you. So, Klingon, he's... don't care what I'm doing. Klingon, stop. So many ghosts. Not nice. Yeah. Stop. Bad touch.
and destroy this legion, you will not survive.
Hey, those things are holed up in the lounge, and they've got some of my customers in there with them. The door is barricaded, but a few hits with a phaser should take care of that. Get my people out of there!
Okay. Let's go kick the ghost ass. Or ghost butt. Klingon dude is like, this is totally normal, I'm okay with this. Stop. Ah, the ghosts have been exorcised. Oh, look, it's Scotty.
Thanks for the help, friend. What were those things? Damn spirits snuck up on me. I noticed a spike in trialic energy, and I was working to adjust the station's shields to compensate. I went to fetch a hyperspatter, and I was attacked. If you help me, I can finish my repairs before the trialic energy reaches lethal levels. By the way, you can call me Scotty.
I will. Alright, lead on, Scotty. Don't mind all the unconscious people in here, they'll be okay.
Just as I suspected. The trialic energy is increasing. We'll be cooked like a haggis if we don't do something about it. There is a wee store on this station. The lass who runs it, Cassidy, said they might be getting a supply of the new quantum flux regulators. The Mark II versions. If we had one of those regulators, I could modify the flux coordinating sensors and use them to modulate the shields protecting the station. That would buy us some time. Go find Cassidy. She'll know where they are.
Yeah. Go talk to Cassidy. And begin the most annoying quest in the game. Hello, Cassidy.
What were those things? They were floating, and one looked at me, and I felt so weak. And then it lifted me up, and oh, it was horrible. Oh, are you looking for something from the store? A quantum what? I'm sorry. I'm just too scared right now to think about selling anything. I'm closing down until I get me wits about me. Maybe it would be best if I packed up and went back to Sherman's planet. I don't know.
You could woman up, or what can I do to help?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a nerve tonic would soothe me. A nice stiff one, you know. Can you get one for me?
A nerve tonic. Sure. Whatever the hell that is.
What can I get you?
I need a nerve tonic.
A nerve tonic? Almost every culture in the galaxy has nerve tonics. Most worlds have multiple variations, and everyone thinks that the one their grandmother made is better than all the rest. Look, I tend bar at a commerce station in the middle of one of this quadrant's busiest trade routes. It's my job to be able to make anything you want, but you gotta be specific. I could make you 14,647 different nerve tonics, 18,397 if you're Boolean. So, what kind do you want?
How about the one Cassidy likes? Would you happen to know what that is?
Tell you what, one of the waitresses should be able to help you narrow down what kind of nerve tonic would be best. Talk to one of them, and then come back. I'm sure we can make exactly what you need.
Okay. Who knew there were so many nerve tonics? Oh, hey, are you, what are you doing to this man here? Sally?
Who do you think you are? First the lights go all strange, then these weird creatures show up, and worst of all, you're here picking fights with my best customers. Look at dear, brave, handsome Captain McQueen here. He could have been killed. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Well, he kind of had it coming. He was having a fight. About the nerve tonics.
Nerve tonics? How can I think about nerve tonics when my sweet Captain McQueen is injured? Well, if you want to know about any sort of exotic beverage, go ask that drunken Scotsman. I mean, Lieutenant Commander Scott. He knows more about alcohol than anyone I've ever met. While you do that, I'm going to make my sweet prince all better.
Okay, I will leave you to that. She is clearly no help. So we need to go talk to Scotty. Because Scotty is the guy who understands nerve tonics.
Did you get the quantum flux regulator?
Do you know about nerve tonics?
Nerve tonics? Ugh! You don't look like you need one of those. These wee beasties are troublesome, but they're not as bad as a ship full of angry Romulans. Now, I've been known to enjoy an occasional nip of Scotch whiskey. That's the only nerve tonic you'll ever need. Why do you need to know about them?
I am looking for a nerve tonic for Cassidy, because nobody else will tell me.
Oh, for Cassidy. Now that makes sense. She's a bonny lass, that Cassidy, and more than willing to spend a little time with a right Starfleet officer, if you know what I mean. But she hasn't got the stomach for fighting. Is she alright? I hate for anything to happen to her.
She's shaken up, but she'll be fine. I need to give her a nerve tonic so she'll give me the doodad.
Glad to hear it. Sounds like she needs something to take a wee bit of the edge off. And that happens to be one of my specialties, along with transwarp transporter technology and warp field mechanics. Cassidy's been meeting me every evening in the bar for a spot of cheer, but I've never seen her order a nerve tonic. Perhaps if I told you what she likes, you'll be able to figure out the right mix. The bartender will help you.
Alright, let's see if we can figure this out. So I already kind of know what the answer is, but it's only because I've had to look up the answer like so many times while doing this mission, but let's see if we can actually discern what it is from Scotty's information here. What does she like to drink?
What are these drinks?
What about an Albanian brandy?
Cassidy didn't like the salty taste of the Albion brandy, but she really enjoyed the fact that it was garnished with a drop of honey that floated on the top of the drink. Bah, garnish is getting in the way of a fine beverage, if you ask me. Can you imagine putting a wee piece of pineapple in a glass of 20-year-old single malt? It's preposterous.
Okay, no salt, but a drop of honey.
I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
Blood wine?
The only time I saw Cassidy ordering blood wine was when she was feeling under the weather. Poor lass. She liked that it was served warm, but she hated those blasted heavy metal mugs the Klingons use, and the potency of it was a bit much for her to handle. A girl like Cassidy needs something with a little less kick.
Okay. Likes it warm? No metal mug.
I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
Devidian mead.
Zalay brought Cassidy a Devidian mead a few nights ago. Ugh, terribly sweet stuff, like drinking syrup. Cassie didn't like the cloying sweetness, and the wee bird broke out into highs because she was allergic to the fruit garnish. I'm not ordering any of that stuff again.
So, no to sweet and no to fruit garnish.
I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
Fire wine.
Cassie and I got into a drinking contest with a Klingon one night, and we ended up drinking fire wine. It's not as good as scotch, mind you, but it's better than drinking warp core coolant. The next morning, after she picked herself up off the floor, Cassidy told me that the fire wine was so spicy that she was afraid it had eaten a hole through her stomach. I had to send her to see Bones for a checkup. Also, she said that drinking from those shallow bowls made her feel like someone's pet targ.
Okay, no to spice and no to bowls.
I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
Martini.
Martinis aren't my cup of tea, as it were, but Cassidy seems to like them. She appreciates that a martini should be served as cold as possible, but since she nurses her drinks, the cold tends to dissipate, and she doesn't get the full effect. She's quite fond of those fancy stem glasses, though.
Okay, she likes martinis, and she likes the stem glasses.
I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
A Sumerian sunset.
Cassidy really likes her Sumerian sunsets, mostly because of the sour taste. She hates that the drink is so weak, and has been trying to convince the bartender to add garnish to it, to make the happy feeling last longer. But he won't, because then it wouldn't be a Sumerian sunset. Me, I say a drink is a drink.
Okay,
If
so
the lady
she
wants
likes...
a garnish, give her one.
She likes sour drink.
I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
The Skagarian whiskey.
Cassidy really likes a little pick-me-up of a drop of Skagarian whiskey. But she doesn't like the wee shot glasses, or the silly paper umbrellas. Who ever heard of putting a wee paper umbrella in a glass of whiskey? It's sacrilege. If I ever go to Skagara, I'm going to give them a piece of my mind.
Okay, so no to shot glass and no to an umbrella. Alright, so based on Scotty's information, we need to make a drink that has a drop of honey, that is warm, that is served in a stem glass, and is sour, and is like a martini. Let's see if we can figure that out from the choices from the bartender here.
I've seen Cassidy order these drinks.
Alright. Let's see if we can figure it out here. Alright, I'm back.
What can I get you?
I need a drink.
I'll need some more details before I can make a drink for you. If you need help figuring out what combination of ingredients you want, you should talk to one of the waitresses. That's what they're here for, after all. So, do you want it to be hot or cold?
Add a plus to warm. Let's go with hot.
What kind of flavor profile are you looking for?
Let's go with sour.
How strong do you want this drink to be?
I didn't make a note of this, but I think a little pick-me-up is what it should be.
How would you like this drink to be served?
In a stemmed glass.
And last but certainly not least, what kind of garnish would you like?
A drop of honey.
This should be all the info I need. I'll put the drink on the bar when I'm done. I'll put the bill on your tab.
Thank you. I will never pay that tab. Important thing. Don't forget to grab the drink, because it doesn't actually put it in your inventory. You have to actually grab it here. I've done that so many times where I just walked off without grabbing the drink. It's like, where is it? Oh, I need to grab it off the counter. Hopefully I got this correct here. Let's see.
Do you have a drink for me?
Try this.
Oh, I love warm drinks. They're so relaxing.
I'm glad you find the temperature pleasant.
Oh, there's a lovely sour note to this drink. I feel so refreshed.
I'm glad. I thought this would be right for you.
Oh, there's just enough oomph to this drink to make it really stick with ya. I like that.
You look like you could use a little pick-me-up.
Oh, I love the style of this glass. It accentuates the flavor of the ingredients.
Aesthetics are important. Right glass makes the right drink even better.
Honey! No, not you. The drink. Oh, that little bit of sweetness is just perfect. It adds the most delightful note to each sip.
I'm glad even the last drop of this drink is making you happy.
Ah, that is marvelous.
Got it right.
Oh, I'm feeling much better now, thank you. Alrighty. What tool was it you needed? Oh, a quantum flux regulator Mark II. I have one of those right here. Please, take it as a thank you. Cheers!
Cheers. And thus I completed the most annoying quest in the game. Yeah, if you're one of those people that don't like to read and really pay attention to stuff, I can kind of see how that quest would probably be like way over your head, and you just have to go and look it up. I don't blame you if you look it up. But I just showed you it is possible to discern what the correct thing is. So it is possible to discern what it is without looking it up. It's just kind of annoying to do. Alright, Scotty, I got your doodad.
The right tool for the right job. I'll start making the adjustments, but I don't know if I've got enough time. You can't change the laws of physics. The trialic energy levels keep rising, and sensors show the blasted comet is to blame. Modulating the shields is not going to be enough. Something needs to be done about that comet if we're going to live to see the morning.
I think we should blow it to smithereens. Captain, the station is safe for now, but we still need to deal with the comet in orbit. If the Devidians are able to harness its energy, then they will be able to pull most of this sector into their phase variants. Past, present, it'll all be disrupted. Well, it's time we do something about that. Load up the tricobalt torpedoes, and this just one shot it. Oh wait, we don't have any tricobalt torpedoes. Load up the regular quantum torpedoes. Don't worry, nobody has quantum torpedoes in this time period. They won't notice it. Loading, loading, loading. Go. This is as close as the comet's trajectory will take it to Josana Station, Captain. We need to destroy the comet while we still have time. Alright. Sir? A group of Klingon vessels have entered the system. The lead ship is hailing us, sir. Putting it on screen now. Wait, don't put him on screen. Oh, you're too late.
A ship from the House of Duras! I am Captain Bavat, son of Warat, and leader of my house.
Bavat?
My brother died due to Duras' treachery. I will avenge his death with the destruction of 100 Duras ships. Prepare to die!
Why did Drake make us a Duras ship? Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna have word with him when we get back. Captain, we can't afford to change the course of events anymore. They have been altered already. And we know that Captain Bavat survives this day. We'll need to attempt to disable his forces. He'll be calling for reinforcements. We need to destroy the comet and return to our time before we're overwhelmed. Yeah, this dude is, Bavat's ancestor. You know, the same Bavat who, tried to harness the Doomsday Machine. You remember him? This is his ancestor. So we shall not kill him, or we will cause a time paradox. Disable them. Alright, they are disabled. Alright. Get on the comet here. Hide in the wake here. More enemies. Destroy these things as fast as possible. Leave me alone, Klingons. Again, I'm not firing. My spam ball's not working. Get rid of me. No. Oh. Why am I not auto-carting? Come on. Alright, we're done. Get out of here. Defeat remaining Klingons. Why? I can just warp out of here. I think I did it. Goodbye, Georgiana of the past. That did it, Captain. The remaining comet debris is too small to be a threat. Now we just need to find a way to... one moment, sir. I'm detecting temporal anomaly. It's forming inside the Aegis. What?
If you are receiving this message, then you and your crew have completed your mission. Driffin's comet is destroyed, and the Devidians are no longer a threat to the Federation. You've done well. And, to prove that I'm not the immoral monster that some make me out to be, I'm going to help you. When you last docked at Deep Space Case 7, I had some modifications made to your vessel. One of those is the addition of a Borg temporal node salvaged from a cube in the Batron cluster. It's set to return you to our time. Congratulations on a job well done. Drake out.
Okay. You installed Borg tech on my ship without telling me. How did you do that? I did not approve of this.
Excellent work. I knew I could count on you. The disappearance of Driffin's comet in the 23rd century will be a scientific curiosity. I have taken steps to suppress information that might reveal our involvement, and I trust that you and your crew will refrain from telling stories about what happened here. After all, we're getting along so well. One thing I hope you'll take away from all this is that any opinion you may have of the immorality of so-called rogue elements like Section 31 is a bit naive. Contrary to popular opinion among some Starfleet officers, we do not spend our days plotting evil and committing random acts of villainy like characters in a bad Hollow novel. We protect the Federation from threats. Thanks to you, the Devidians are no longer on that list. If you think about it, everything we do is to preserve the freedoms you so enjoy. You should be grateful. Drake out.
Okay. We also get our choice of old-style weapons. I guess we'll just take the phaser rifle. They're not particularly good weapons, but... you know, if you want to space Barbie your way as a TOS character, you'll probably want to collect these, but... not really that essential to have, so...
Until next time.
Alright, so Spectres is officially completed. However, there is one more thing we have to do that becomes available when you finish this mission. That is, a new patrol becomes unlocked that they don't tell you about because it is going to be in the Alhina system right here. So we need to go to Alhina now to get a very important item. Well, it's not really very important, but it is a nice item to have, so... should be... here we go. Incoming distress signal. The Alhina refueling station has an exclusive contract to supply ships on the front with deuterium. As per the contract we signed with your government, it is your obligation to protect us. It's all spelled out in Section C. Subsection 12, Addendum 2.5-A, Paragraph 12, Revision Note 4.7. Have someone in your government check the contract if you don't believe me. Defense contract mission. I run the deuterium refueling station in orbit of Alhina 1. It would be a great little business. I wasn't always under attack by the true way. These tanks can't take a lot of damage. Your government promised to defend my station in exchange for deuterium to supply your ships in the war zone. So get over here and do some protecting. This mission will fail if all of the deuterium supply tanks are destroyed. The mission? Okay. Thanks for your business. Respond to this wrestling. Okay. Loading. Captain, we have arrived at the source of the distress signal. Records indicate that the deuterium refueling station here has agreed to resupply our fleets in this sector. Starfleet is paying for the deuterium. In addition, the station is authorized to ask our ships for assistance, providing the requests are reasonable. Borks, the station administrator, is hailing us, sir. Do you want me to put the message on screen? Not really, but, I guess we have to. Go ahead. Finally! When I ask for help, I expect to get it. That's part of our deal. Or does your government think it can fight a war without deuterium? Without the assistance of honest businessmen like myself, you'd be stuck in space dock. Maybe. Ever since I agreed to do business with Starfleet, my station has been under constant attack. Deuterium storage tanks aren't cheap to replace, and neither are mercenaries. That is, fully licensed and bonded security personnel. This whole crazy idea is costing me a fortune. And now a true way are back. Again. And they're going to blow up my tanks again. So why don't you power up those shiny weapons of yours and do something? Alright, man. Calm down. And not acknowledged. I'll protect your tanks of deuterium. Some Cardassians aren't easy to deal with here. Race is approaching. High warp estimate 30 seconds to contact. Okay. Oh wow, I took a ton of damage there. What that happened? Just all of a sudden, lots of damage. Weapons have arrived. Where are they? Oh, they're right underneath me.
Shields have failed.
How is the Gaylord class doing so much damage to me? I must be using feedback pools. That's probably the only thing I can think of. You should have left when you had the chance. Your deaths will be meaningless and quickly forgotten. Or maybe your deaths will be forgotten. Just like that. impressed that you managed to prevent the destruction of the entire fuel supply. Though it's going to cost me a fortune to repair the damage that the True Way did before you stopped them. As per our agreement, you may take any fuel supplies you need. I'll record the transaction and send an invoice to your government, with a small surcharge for additional cost, of course. Come back anytime. Thanks for your business. Let me just take some deuterium here. And yes, we can just leave now. We're done. Okay, so you're probably wondering, well, what's the whole point of that? That was just a patrol mission, wasn't it? Well, there's actually something you got from that. You probably noticed that we got something called a deuterium surplus. And now we actually got that, we can actually craft it now. That's this thing right here. And what deuterium surplus does, the single-use device that provides a massive boost to your flight speed. It's basically an instant speed booster for your ship. And this is something that, you know, most high-end players will have. And this is where you get it from. You get it from this mission here. So if you want to go fast, you want to have some deuterium surplus on hand. You can just freely craft these and get a big stockpile of these going. You can just use them willy-nilly, and it's like putting nitrous into your warp core. Just zoom. Or is it nitrous into the impulse engines? Or probably more accurate. But anyway. But yeah, that's it for Spectres. We're done with Spectres now. So like I mentioned, the rewards we got from the Spectres. Some useful things. The most useful thing is the deuterium surplus. But like I mentioned, we also got the subspace field modulator. We got that other thing. What is it? The ground version of that. Hasn't it? This thing. The trialic pattern enhancer. The proton gun, like I mentioned, we got. It's not a very good weapon, so I'm not really counting that. But you also can replay that to get some more TOS style weapons if you want to have those for whatever reason. But yeah, Spectres. It's not a bad arc. It's a pretty interesting arc. It is old, but it's an oldie but a goodie. I still like it. It's not too bad of a mission. Let's see, so yeah, that was only about an hour and a half, so what can we do now? Yeah, we can maybe go hang out on Risa for a little bit, I guess, just to kind of wrap things up, since we got 30 minutes, so let's go to Risa and do some, let's do some more stuff at Risa here. So next time I play, we'll be doing the Lost Dominion over in the Alpha Quadrant. Again, a pretty interesting storyline. Again, but I don't think Lost Dominion has aged quite as well as Spectres has, even though Spectres is the older mission. But we'll get to that next time, which probably won't be until next week, because you know what's coming on Friday. Yes, Xenoblade 3 will be on Friday. I don't see any reason not to play it on Friday night, so we'll be expecting that. And I'll probably be playing that for a while on Friday night. It depends on how long I take, and so I'll be doing Xenoblade 3 and SGO kind of concurrently for a while. I don't want to talk about how we're gonna do this here. I know it's really been made apparent here. I'm kind of playing SGO in. I have like set phases for my playthrough of SGO. We're actually in phase 2, the phase 2 part of it right now. We're kind of like halfway through the phase 2 stuff, maybe a little bit more than halfway through, I'd say. The phase 1 stuff was obviously the stuff that happens from the beginning of the game to the end of the Solanae, the Dyson arc. Phase 2 stuff began with the Delta Quadrant, and that's going to go through the Iconian War. After that will be the phase 3 stuff. And I'm probably going to take a break after the Phase 2 stuff so I can focus on doing Xenoblade 3. But that's probably not going to be until... There's still a lot left to do here, because I gotta do the rest of these side arcs and then we gotta do the Iconian War stuff, so we'll hang out on Risa for a little bit. Foregone Hunt just started here. Let me go ahead and put my proper attire on. Beachwear. Where? Let's go do the Foregone Hunt. I'm still trying to accumulate, oh, god damn it. Did I not? I thought I selected it. Select. Where? Exit. There we go. Alright. Let's go do Foregone Hunt. Real quick. Got some time, then we'll do... Well, let's hang out on Risa for about 30 minutes here or so.
Welcome to Risa. Are you familiar? Welcome to Risa.
Welcome to Risa. Show me where those Horgons are. Oh, it's right in... Oh, it's right in front of me. It's kind of annoying with these Horgons. I can't see them until I'm, like, really close to them. I've done this a few times now, so I kind of have an idea where most of the Horgon statues are. There. And one up here. What's on the budget? And there's another one. Should be over here. There's a fire pit. I don't remember ever seeing the fire pit before. I thought there was one right here. Am I not seeing it? Or am I just blind? Oh, it's over here. They have these in like a few different spots now. Oh yeah, they kind of randomized them a little bit. There's actually supposed to be one right here. That person's picking it up right now, but I can't see it. They moved them around on me. It's the last one. That's the last one.
You found 10 Horgons. Come and get a bonus reward.
Whee.
Looks like you found quite a few.
Welcome to Risa.
Alright, let's go do a Hail Mary. I mean a Flying High.
Get out there and fly. You get out there and fly.
I'm
Time's
high.
wasting.
And I'm flying. So what I've been doing with the Lola Nut favors right now, I know the last time I did this I was kind of saying I was going to decide later on. Well, I've kind of already decided what I'm going to be doing with this. I'm already buying some of the Rysian kit modules and
That'll
stuff
give the dancers a show.
for my Romulan Science character. So I'm just going to load up my Romulan Science character with the Rysian kit stuff and just have fun with that. So I already got the Ball of Lightning, and I went ahead and got the Rysian kit module. So I have those. I want to get the other one, the floor is lava. I want to get that one, and maybe one of the other ones. See how many I can get. Depending with the Rysian kit module, it'll kind of randomly activate them when you use your kit modules. So while the Ball Lightning has a pretty short cooldown, actually the Ball Lightning I want to add is actually really overpowered, by the way. That thing is like a massive AoE electrical attack, and it just wrecks everything in your vicinity.
Good thing that volcano's not active anymore.
It was a recommended one from the kit module listing, so I went ahead and got that one first. And yep, it's pretty op. The other ones are pretty interesting. The other one is recommended with the floor is lava ones. I'm gonna get that one, even though it looks like it has like a long cooldown on it. But I guess if you have the kit module, it'll probably speed that up a little bit. So other than that, I think I'm probably not
The River Grotto
gonna.
is a great spot for fresh water waiting.
I'm not gonna do too much else with the Lola Nut stuff, unless I want to get some vanity shields. I have to grind out for that. There's only a couple days left on Risa though, so I don't know how much more I can get in the 2 days I have here.
I hope you had a fun. Get out there and fly.
Oh, by the way, I can activate my bird. I'm on Risa here. Get rid of... Get rid of some of this trash here. Let me get rid of it. Bird. I'm glad I can activate it from my inventory and not have to equip it. But there's my bird. My parrot. Let's go build a sandcastle. Actually, I could maybe do a few TFOs too while I've got some time here. I'm sure my... Oh yeah, my bird's still with me. Okay. Here we go. Start your empire of the sand. Peek, peek. Need some dry sand. Okay. My masterpiece. I made this. Ah. Your structure is sagging. What? Fix. Alright, fine. I'll fix it. Thought I was done. You japed me, game.
The Horgon hunt is ended. Try again soon.
There we go. I fixed this. Alright. Alright, let's see. What do you want to do for a TFO? Because chances are, if I do a space TFO, my audio is probably going to break, so I'm probably going to get like one chance at this. Let's do an advanced one. I've had some luck doing the advanced ones. My ship is good enough to do advanced ones. See what happens here. Bring me up. Oh, there we go. Transport away. Siberian Solar System. What is that? Oh. ISA. Okay, I'm okay with this.
All attempts to hail the starbase have failed. We must assume the enemy has taken control.
The situation is grim.
This is not acceptable. We must destroy the Borg fleet defending the starbase. Only then can we proceed with relief operations, if any survivors remain.
Understood.
There's more. Scans indicate the Borg transwarp conduit is operational. If we don't destroy the conduit quickly, Borg reinforcements will overwhelm our forces here.
How can we destroy it?
Begin
Talk
by
fast.
destroying the nanite generators, then destroy the nanite transformers they maintain. Once those units are destroyed, the conduit will be vulnerable to a scanning the nanite. Destroy it!
Okay, good. Lock target and begin attack.
If something is available.
The situation is what? Grim. Alright, I need to go where everybody else is being, but don't be isolated. Work as a team.
Repair the train. Stop them.
Probably don't have quite as much firepower as some of these other people here, but I will do my part. We'll transfer first. Get the big one. Take up. Done. I say it's so fun.
Sensors confirm that the transwarp conduit has been destroyed. However, our scans of the starbase are still being disrupted. We will need to send an away team there to look for survivors.
Cool. Let's get out of here. Put me back in my uniform. I didn't have it. How to do that? We have no time. Let's do another one. While I jog my way back to the resort here. Alright, what do we got? Loading the Battle of Procyon. Wait a minute, isn't this supposed to be a level 5 mission?
The Battle of Procyon 5 is underway. The crew of Enterprise J is preparing to destroy the command.
Isn't this like a elite?
But the enemy is sending reinforcements through time portals to stop them.
What can I do to help?
Simple. We need to shut down those portals and give Enterprise a clear shot, or we're done.
Understood. We'll make it happen. I shall give it my best shot. I have done this one before. It actually can be kind of hard to do this one.
Sphere builders are targeting the Enterprise, moving to intercept at full impulse.
Oh yeah, this is probably gonna make my life work. There's like a lot going on here. Totally expecting that to happen. Down the platform. Somebody else has already got it. Good time portal. Got it. Close.
That's half of the portals. Keep going.
That one. One more left. Okay.
The Tox Utat is ready. Fire!
Tox Utat. It's... Wait!
The timeline is
Changing.
changing.
The Battle of Procyon 5 is underway. The crew of Enterprise J is preparing to destroy the command sphere, but the enemy is sending reinforcements through time portals to stop them.
This feels familiar. We've done this before.
You're right. Only this time the sphere builders have new allies, the Krenim. We still need to close the time.
I'm talking to the Enterprise.
And there's more enemies now.
She must survive and back up.
Yeah.
It's attacking the Enterprise. We can't afford to lose her.
Hang on.
Abandoned ship!
Working on it. Working on time for you. They'll be able to do this light. Going for the time portals. I think we got him.
The Tox Utak is ready. Fire!
The Tox Utak. Fire again.
Excellent work.
Wait! Timeline changes.
Imminent.
The Battle of Procyon 5 is underway. The crew of Enterprise J is... Wait.
I feel too. Something's changed. You got changed, Daniels.
Right.
You gotten uglier.
Okay. And our crew will have joined the fight this time, along with the Krenim. Close the time
more
portals
enemies
as
now.
you can, but be ready to protect Enterprise.
I'm talking to the Enterprise.
Not today, not on our beach.
No. Bad idea.
I can't see anything.
Moving to stay with Enterprise. Yeah. The forces are attacking Enterprise. As soon as you can.
Did I go past the time portal? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, I think somebody else got it. Couldn't see it. I was blinded.
I'm going for Enterprise. Wait a second. Mayday. Core breach imminent. Abandoned ship.
Can't say the discerning, dude. I'm sorry, you were destined to die. getting into cluster puff territory. I don't know what's going on. I don't know where I'm shooting at. Funny says about the open ship. I've got like pretty average equipment. Like insanity. Can't shut down the portals, gotta keep getting shot. Success. Okay, maybe I did. Okay. Maybe this will be the last time.
Fire!
We did it. We stopped it. This time.
Oh, wait, the timeline is changing.
Now we need to stop them for good.
Wait, aren't I done? Oh, yeah, I'm done. Present, portals closed. In time. No. Well, okay. You didn't try hard enough. Hey, I did my best. I think I did just fine. Let's see, we need some more competition of Lucari marks. Let's see. Power board race, which I'm not going to do. Because I suck at doing power boarding. And my inventory is getting filled up again. I plan on completely overhauling my inventory by the time I finish the Iconian War. Then I should have some space, because a lot of that rep gear stuff is gonna get trashed. Because I'll be using, well, okay, let me rephrase that. The stuff I get from the lockbox rep stuff is gonna get trashed. And then I'm gonna be using the rep gear I buy from the reputation systems itself. The good stuff, not just the stuff I get from the boxes. Because the stuff in the boxes I will probably need to collect anymore. I don't know why I'm saving so much of it. Alright, well, IO did not break, so we're going to do... Oh, it's the Battle Core Fez that's elite. Okay. Let's do another one. While I wait for something better to come up here on the summer event.
The limited time rewards have ended. You can still seek out...
What do we got? Kronos.
Listen up!
Well, turn the lights on, please.
The Iconian Heralds are bringing in a network of devices to subjugate Kronos. Our team will reprogram the Herald's devices to reveal more Iconian technology hidden in subspace. Once a device is activated, we will have only a few seconds to disable the other two linked Iconian machines before their network resets. May fortune favor you. Now, to battle. Remember, you need to deactivate all of the devices together, or else the network will reset.
This one can be a little annoying to do, because you have to
have 15 seconds
get all the things going. And because the team is often not coordinated, this can sometimes be a matter of trial and error.
The devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time. You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously.
Well.
The Heralds are activating a new set of devices.
Never mind. I'm okay.
We need to move to the next area.
Oh, never mind. Let me just get back up here. Okay. I'm okay, it was just a scratch.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously. The Heralds are activating a new set of devices. Proceed to that location.
Alright. Okay, well somebody here seems to know what they're doing, so I'm just gonna let them do what they're gonna do here.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously. The devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time.
No, don't die again. Now, I'm not quite properly equipped for good ground combat yet. I'm not quite at that point yet.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other two Iconian devices simultaneously. The Heralds are activating a new set of devices. We need to move to the next area.
This is actually going a lot smoother than it usually does, so Usually I get people who don't really know what they're doing in this mission.
You have 15 seconds to
And then it just
disable the
takes
other
forever.
Draconian devices simultaneously.
At least these people seem to know what they're doing. Not that I can really be that much help here.
The devices are resetting. Synchronize and try again. Initiate shutdowns at the same time.
Maybe I can just distract the enemy.
You have 15 seconds to disable the other Draconian devices simultaneously. A herald leader is here. Stop it before it can break into the Great Hall.
Field rations? Why is that big deal? I think we got it.
The heralds
Hey,
are driven
won.
back for now, but they shall certainly return. Chancellor Jimpock remains secured in the Great Hall. There are other battles to fight now.
Okay. I'm actually having pretty good luck with TFOs tonight. Let's see. One more. Maybe one more. Let's see. We'll take more competitive marks. Keep them coming. Microquasar hypermass. Oh, is it this one?
Protomatter production facilities near a black hole. We are going to destroy them. After we eliminate the defense force, we will collect Hawking particles emitted by the black hole and bring them to the USS Jupiter. It will use the particles to power and fire disruption weapons able to render a facility vulnerable to attack.
What are the dangers of a black hole, besides
Black
killing
hole
us?
will constantly exert a pull on all ships in the area. Stay alert. Maneuver away from it so that you do not get pulled past the event horizon. If you are pulled beyond the event horizon, your normal ship systems will not function. Warp out. If you do not engage warp drive quickly, the ship will be pulled apart by the tidal force inside.
Here comes your jellyfish. Close your eyes. Obliterates everything. Yeah, stop talking. So this is gravity kills. And yes, it will kill you. If you get too close to the black hole, you will die. Like fucking particles. Fucking particles. And you have to deliver through the ship. For Jupiter. Most people don't really like this TFO. I don't really care for it even myself. It's just kind of annoying to do this one. Because there's a lot of different objectives to try and keep track of. You You have to get the talking cartridge. You have to make sure you fin off those Inkepi, because you can't pick up the cartridge unless you get rid of them. You have to deliver back to the Jupiter, finning off his Inkepi from the Jupiter. And then you have to keep doing this until the Jupiter does its super weapon thing that knocks the shields off the space station, and you gotta fight the space station. This is a lot of fetching back and forth. Yes, while you're doing all this, you have to remember there is a black hole. And, okay. Oh, okay, we're one. That station's gone. I have to do that 2 more times. Hold on, 2 minutes more. Let's just move on. Enjoy some peace and quiet. That didn't last long. Give me a thing. Keep that full impulse going. Wait a moment. Get my shield back up. Okay, that's the second one. One more. get too close to the thing. There's your radiation. I hope you enjoy it. I'm not really doing too bad. I'm actually doing better than I thought. Okay, station. There's some Hawking radiation, like way too close to the black hole. I'm not going that place yet. Yeah, that's like too close. Warp out before I die. Again. Do it.
Take out the Davidic anchor!
Space station is fine.
A Zenkethi Dreadnought battle group is inbound. They should arrive in less than 30 seconds. Assemble at the Jupiter and prepare to repel them.
Alright. Kill more enemies. Hey.
Target's shields have failed. Rear shields failing.
I know, it's time to leave. Alright, I survived that. That is not a fun TFO to do. But it was an endeavor, so that's done. Check mark. Alright, let's take... what do I need? Gamma or competitive? I'll do some gamma. And this one will be... competitive. Alright. Alright, that's going to be it. We're about 2.5 hours here on the stream, so that's going to be it for tonight. Spectres is done. Did some TFOs, did some Risa stuff. Overall, let's say it's a productive evening. So, alright, so next time, we're going to do Lost Dominion, which will probably be next week because, you know, Xenoblade going to be on Friday, so look forward to that. Alright, anyway, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.